Hello, hi everybody. My name is Jessica Samples and I am a consultant with LuLaRoe. So I decided to make a YouTube video for everyone today because if you're like me, you're wanting to know what this LuLaRoe craze is that is sweeping the nation. Just a few short months ago, I was the same way. I had never heard of LuLaRoe. I saw my girlfriend wearing some cute clothes and posting them on Facebook all the time. So I just Googled LuLaRoe and went to the website and found out there wasn't a lot of information there. You couldn't just go on their website and buy clothing. So the next best thing to do was YouTube. That's where I go. That's where you've gone. And I just YouTubed LuLaRoe. There wasn't a lot of videos a few months ago that were popping up, so I just started watching all of them. So thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking on this video. I am going to give you business basics. There are a lot of videos out there now that you can watch, but if you're like me, I need the facts up front. I need that one video that breaks down the numbers, that doesn't maybe give me their whole life story of how they got started. But I do have those videos and I do want you to watch them. So please check out my library and see why I chose LuLaRoe and how I got started, and maybe some fun facts about how to make the best of your business. I also have a video on how to choose the right sponsor. And that was another big question for me because I didn't know anyone that sold LuLaRoe that was close to me. And my girlfriend that was wearing all those cute LuLaRoe leggings and dresses wasn't a consultant. So this is where I started, and this is probably where you're starting, and that's great. I'm so glad you found me. So let's get down to the basics. I'm not going to spend a lot of time filling in. Like I said, there's plenty of other videos that you can tune in for those, and I hope you will, because this is the basics. It's none of the fun stuff. Well, I take that back. It's all fun. So, all right. What is LuLaRoe? LuLaRoe is a women's and now men's clothing online or clothing boutique that is distributed through fashion consultants like myself. It is direct marketing. It is a company where we, as fashion consultants, we sign on, we submit an application, and when that's accepted, we buy wholesale, and then we market it to our friends and family and people online for a retail price. So LuLaRoe started, a woman, Deanne, was hand sewing skirts for her daughters and her daughters' friends, and once they started posting their pretty clothes on Instagram, it just took off. The company is not even 3 years old. It's a brand new company, but it is amazing. The owners are amazing. They're extremely generous, and it is not like other direct marketing companies that you've seen. That's a whole nother video in the difference in this direct marketing company versus others. So stay tuned for that. That one's coming through the pipeline as well. So that is the background of LuLaRoe. So let's break down the basics, okay? So it's almost 3 years old, direct marketing. There is an initial investment. Like any other company that you start, you will have startup costs. The initial investment, there are different packages you can choose. Minimally, you're looking around $4,500. Yes, $4,500 for some of the smallest packages. You can spend $5,500, $6,500. There's lots of choices since it's your business on how much inventory you would like to start. That number really threw me off the first time I heard it. With most direct marketing, we're anticipating $100 to $150 to get started. That is not the case with LuLaRoe, and let me tell you why. So you're going to buy inventory wholesale. You're going to buy clothing, dresses, shirts, leggings, children's clothing, tween size clothing as well. And when you buy that, you're going to need a selection for your customers. You would never expect to go into a department store and see one shirt in your size and maybe 2 bottoms and 2 dresses. You're going to need a selection for your customers. Just like you would want to have some choices, you're going to need that as well. So they do ask that you initially launch your business with 300 pieces. That's a combination of your choosing. And when you get your initial inventory, you're going to have a selection for your friends, family, coworkers, neighbors to choose from. So that is the initial cost up front. There are some small costs that also you'll incur in the beginning, and that would just be garment racks and hangers. You're absolutely going to need somewhere to put those clothes for people to look through. So a few garment racks and some skirt and shirt hangers are also going to be necessary. There's a whole slew of other things you can do as if you were opening a boutique in a retail space that you could consider. Is it necessary right out the gate? Absolutely not. So your initial investment could go $4,500 up to maybe $6,000. Like I said, the numbers depend on you, but just know there is an initial investment where you will have to be purchasing 300 pieces from the company. So with that initial order, I just want you to know the company does not charge us shipping. That is amazing. They're extremely generous. This is something that they've just decided that they're going to help their consultants out, and they're not going to charge us shipping. So you'll have 4 or 5 big boxes coming in your initial inventory, and you're not going to pay you're not going to pay any money for that to get to you. So that's good. That's exciting. That makes me happy. So how do you pay? How do you pay for that initial investment? Again, you have a couple choices. You can pay outright out of a savings account or a bank account if you're blessed and have the extra money. But you can also look for a 0% interest credit card. I've seen a lot circulating around for 15 months, 21 months, 24 months of 0 interest. That is something a lot of girls choose to do, because if we're looking for a job and we're looking for something to do, usually it means we would like to make some money. And a lot of us maybe don't have the money sitting around that can just drop $5,000, write a check. So feel free to, I researched online. There are Google pages that will line up credit card offers in front of you, and you can compare and contrast the different offers that they have. And then when you find one that suits you, you can click on that. I'm never an advocate for going into debt, and I would never open a credit card and just go crazy and go wild. We actually live debt-free. We do not use charge cards. I recommend it. I recommend it to my children now that they're young adults as well. But LuLaRoe has the potential to make your money back very quickly. And I have no doubt in my mind that if you choose a card that gives you 15, 18, 21 months to pay it off, you will have no problem whatsoever selling enough inventory to pay off that clothing. LuLaRoe is hot right now. Everyone wants it, and there's only so many ways you can get it. So the idea that you would sit on that clothing is just not going to happen unless you're not showing it to anyone. The only way you wouldn't show your clothing is if people didn't know you have it, because once they know you have it, they will find you. They will find you. That leads me to my next answer. Like, how do you get customers? Customers will find you. Think about it. If there's been something hot that you've wanted, maybe it's a cool new pair of shoes or some new workout gear, you'll find it. You'll Google it. You'll go on Instagram, YouTube, Google, Facebook, whatever you need to do to find that. And that's how it is right now with LuLaRoe. Girls want it. They're carrying a new men's t-shirt line. They have children and tween sizes. They have clothing for everyone, and we all need clothes. We all need something pretty to put on. So your customers, you're going to find them in your friends and family, maybe when you first start off. Maybe your Facebook page would be a great way. But customers are going to find you. Just put the word out there through social media or through maybe your local newspaper, your local small business groups, your Better Business Bureau, Junior League. You can definitely find customers. That will not be a problem. So how do you market? You can sell basically 3 ways, and you can choose what's comfortable for you. You can choose to do a little of each. So the biggest way to sell LuLaRoe, I shouldn't say the biggest way. The first way LuLaRoe has marketed or created their business to work was through what's called pop-up boutiques. And this is where you would find a hostess, a friend, a business, a church group that would want to see your clothes. And you take your clothing there, and they invite their friends, and they shop with your clothing. It's like shopping with all your girlfriends or your friends or your family or your coworkers. And that can be fun because they can help you pick things out and try things on that you might not otherwise maybe try, and find some really great things. So these pop-up boutiques can happen in other people's homes. They can also happen in your own. You can have open houses where people come and shop your inventory at your home. There's some great benefits to that, unless you don't like people in your home. Some benefits of that would be to have all your inventory. You can let your friends know that I'm not just going to have to bring what I can fit in my car, but you're going to get to see my entire inventory. And that can be very appealing. Throw out some refreshments, something to drink, put on some music, make your guests feel comfortable, and just have them in your house. So that would be like direct sales to me, meeting your customers face to face, getting to make friends, getting to meet people in your community. Another great way that you could market this, if that's not for you, would be online. Facebook is a great way. It's free advertising, free marketing for your business. You could create a Facebook group and you could take pictures of the clothing, load them in albums on there, and let all your friends shop that way. I used to be a big online shopper. When I lived in an area that was not heavily populated with stores, I did a lot of shopping online. And there a lot of women like to shop online. So you don't have to worry about there being no customers online, because they're online. And when you get that first LuLaRoe piece, like this Julia dress that I was in love with, the hunt is on for more, especially when you feel how soft and comfy it is. You're going to want it. So people will find you, like I said. So you can do face-to-face pop-up boutiques. You can do online sales with Facebook. And then there's a brand new world out there called Periscope. I am also on Periscope, LuLaRoe Jessica Samples. And this is live broadcasting. This is setting my iPad up and holding up the clothing and saying, this is a beautiful medium-sized Amelia dress. It runs for $65. Who wants it? Your friends follow you on there, and they can shop live straight from your inventory. It's so fun. So Periscope is another great way you can do it. If being in front of a live camera broadcast is something that terrifies you, that's okay. You have plenty of other avenues to do it. So there is no shortage of ways that you can get this clothing in front of your customers. It's fun. It's comfortable. Everybody wants it. Yes, you have an initial investment. Yes, you can make that initial investment back fairly quickly selling these clothes. So your profit margin. What am I paying versus what am I selling? You can expect to make anywhere from 45 to 65% profit per piece. The prices that we pay versus the prices that we sell vary. Anywhere from 45 to 65% profit. That's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good deal. That can be a lot of money. Think about 30 pieces. You're making, I don't know, say $15, $20 on each piece. You can make a lot of money with LuLaRoe. There's plenty of videos on here of girls that are making a ton of money with the same effort that it would take to sell any other product, but your profit margins are very, very high with LuLaRoe. So, are there selling quotas? The best way to answer this is you will be ordering wholesale. So you don't have to have certain sales, but there are a select number of pieces that you need to purchase quarterly. Every 3 months, you will need to have purchased from the company 99 pieces. That can be leggings, dresses, shirts. There's no rule on what that needs to be. Just 99 pieces every 3 months. So that breaks down to about 33 pieces a month. Can you sell 33? You can sell 33 pieces in 1 hour on Facebook, 1 hour, an hour and a half at a pop-up, or a 30-minute Periscope. 33 pieces is not going to be hard for you to sell at all. So 99 every 3 months, or if you wanted to break that down into smaller chunks monthly, say you have a month where you don't sell. Maybe you're ill or you're on vacation or something happens in the family and you don't sell that month. It's 99 every quarter, okay? So those are the business basics. I hope I answered the majority of questions that you may have when you're first considering a LuLaRoe business. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. I am LuLaRoe Jessica Samples, and you can find me on Facebook under that name, my business page. You can also find me on Periscope under that same name where I do my live sales. I'm on Instagram as well, LuLaRoe Jessica Samples, and then I have an online shopping group. Yep, Facebook online shopping group, and that is LuLaRoe Jessica Samples online shopping. Super easy. And in there you'll find all kinds of information about how to get the clothing from me, how to join my team. If this is something where you don't have a sponsor and you would like more information, please message me, LuLaRoe Jessica Samples at hotmail.com. There's so many ways that you can find me. I'm going to link everything down below so that you can click on that. If you'd like to speak with me in person, I would be happy to answer any more questions that you have that maybe this video didn't answer. Again, look for my other videos. I'll be posting about how to choose a sponsor and what to look for in a sponsor so that you get someone that's going to support you in your journey, especially in the beginning. It's a big leap of faith. We're taking a lot of money and we're like crossing our fingers it works. So I understand that initial excitement, but hesitation as well. Do you have to make videos and post them on YouTube? No, you don't. Do you have to be very savvy with social media? No, you don't. LuLaRoe will work for you the way that you need it to work. And I have a plethora of ideas as well as my fellow consultant sisters that can help you run the business the way you want to run it. So this is something you're interested in, click down below. Come find me. I'd be happy to have you on my team. My team name, by the way, is the Day Makers, because we want to make your day. We want to get you in something beautiful that makes you feel confident and strong. We want you to be comfortable all day, so when you come home from work or from a board meeting or from the park playing with your kids, you're not just waiting to get out of your clothing. So that is the beauty of LuLaRoe. We're here for you. I'm here for you. Whatever you need, whatever questions you have, just come find me. So have an amazing day, and I hope that I get a chance to work with you. And if not, if you're with someone else and you just want to leave me a comment below if you found this video useful or helpful, I would appreciate that as well. Share it with your friends, tag your friends in it, anyone that's wanting to know a little bit about this crazy LuLaRoe that's popping up everywhere. So have an amazing day, and I hope to talk to you soon.